Hello community, this is your maintainer. Yeah, I'm doing a vlog here. So you want to know why I started doing vlogging. Here's the backstory. Well, the December 2006, I signed myself into Rush Medical Center for complications of my pneumonia. I just wanted to be checked over overnight, but they found out I was bipolar type 2, and you know how that is. When you're they want to keep you in for weeks on end, pump your system up with medication after medication. You don't know how your body's going to take to it. For instance, they had me on 200 milligrams of Seroquel before I went to the hospital. When I came out, they had me on milligrams. And with that medication, your body does not exactly function. I had a few scares when I came out of the hospital coming home to the apartment. And when I was trying to get home to the bus, I almost got hit by a car. And this was because of the irresponsibility of a certain roommate. People who know around here know who she is. And you know what I mean by Chicago, you know who she is. Sort of like the low of the low sort of thing. I got the camera on the 17th of January 2007. The moment my grandmother helped me pay my rent, I got this camera. Because I knew eventually I was going to do book trailers and stuff like that. And I wanted something to work with. Now I figure I can also use it to do vlog, and I can also create my website and all that fun shit. But right now I'm giving the backstory of what happened. During that time, some people might want to know, some people might ask. I'm just trying to answer their question for them. And this stems back from when I first wrote a story called Paradiagnosis. It was on October 22nd, 2006. I was called in by ambulance to get 911 because of a bronchitis attack. I was packed in a sleeping bag, sweatpants, and a sweatshirt in 22-degree weather. That was about it. And basically what happened there, when I got let out of the hospital, no one was there to pick me up. I was forced to stand on the bus in the elements, no coat, my sweatpants, and sock feet. Not a good situation. Elements plus sick body equals complications. And at the time, I didn't really have a doctor I can really check in with. That's a scary thing to think about too when you put two and two together. Being I couldn't drive, I couldn't drive myself to the doctor on a regular basis, so I was kind of at the mercy of whoever was driving. And the reason why I was moved in an apartment was the roommate agreed to my relatives that she would take me to the doctor wherever she went. Well, she lied about that. I was on my own. From there, I got sicker and sicker. I need to take an inhaler such as this one, as you see right here. That helps me breathe. And it's the reason why I cut back on my smoking, because of the bronchitis. And yes, during the winter months, it does fire up, and it scares the shit out of me when it happens. With that, I managed to get some writing done. A story that came out of those sessions was the Paradiagnosis, and a story I wrote called Passenger. Passenger appears in Tabloid Purposes IV. The reason being is I wanted to show a little testament of what happens when I get sick. I tend to get more writing done. I work on more stuff when I'm sick or then when I'm healthy. It makes me nervous at times, and I do write like that. There's times I make them nervous by saying I stay up nights on end. Those nights I do that. Not as often now as I did last year, but there were times I did do that stuff. And that was why the one tried to get me locked in a hospital for a year. Almost a year. And that's one thing I wouldn't want to stand on anybody. If you have a mental illness, Be in the open about it if you move with a roommate. Be in the open so they know.